What is happening? Jonathan Dunkerley here. You can call me Dunk. And today we are going to talk about how I am making passive income with AI. And I'm going to share you exactly the funnel that I'm using. You can copy me 100%. Just copy and paste. It's really that easy. So real quick before we do anything, I'm just going to, with my new fancy Stream Deck, which is fun. I'm loving it. I'm loving it really. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring up, let's just do this. I'm going to share out my stream into my community, which is on school. I'm just going to let people know that I'm going to be talking about the AI automation funnel I am giving away for free, which again, it's all free. I'm not charging anything for it. So if you do want to grab that, I'll show you exactly how to grab it, but I also give it away all the time for free in my community. That's one way you can grab it. I'm hit post. And if you do want to go to the community, just go to this URL right here, school.com/wealth on autopilot. Again, completely free. Just come in there, grab the resources, and I'll also, that's a great place to ask me questions, just so you know. Okay, so now let's get back into it. Let's go back to solo. Yeah, I love that Stream Deck. All my toys. I love my toys. So now I got that going. So again, I think that there's this misconception when people think about how to make money online. They think that they need to build this giant brand. They need to have like this personal brand. They need to have a bunch of followers that know who they are directly. But that's one way to do it. But the thing is, like, if you're building a personal brand, you need to actually have people that basically fall in love with you. I mean, you know, I we, you don't have to love me, but it's like you just, at least you have to, say like, oh, Jonathan or Doug, it's like he's somebody that I actually like spending time with. But when you're creating actual income stream with something like AI, you don't necessarily have to be the center focus. You could do this all manually, by the way. The same exact strategies that I'm teaching you how to do using AI, you could take 100 times longer to go and do it manually. Power to you if you choose that route. Appreciate you. Let me know if you are using AI already. Just drop it in the comments of this video, whether you're watching the replay or if you're hanging out with me live. I love hanging out with you when you're here with me live. But let me just go to it. So I'm just going to walk you through everything that I'm doing right now as far as the funnel and how you can get access to it for free. So let me just bring this in. Is this one? Yeah, I like this one. Playing around with the different size ones. I like this one. So this link right here, actually, that I have up on the screen, that will bring you to a landing page. And this is kind of the whole point of how you build a funnel. So if you don't know what a funnel is, it's basically, think of it, I mean, you know what a funnel is. Think about it. It's bigger at the top. So you grab a lot of different people, and you could use ads for this. You could use social media for this. You could use whatever works for you. But the goal is to eventually bring somebody into your ecosystem. And in my case, it's email sequence, which then I could have a communication with somebody. I mentioned go and hang out in my community. You can go and hang out in my community, ask me questions. But when you have somebody that jumps in and gives them your, a way to contact them, it doesn't have to be email. It can also be phone numbers for text messages and stuff. But the easiest one is just go and grab their email address, but offer them something that's valuable, something that's going to get them a quick win, whatever your niche is. For me, I nerd out about like AI stuff, and I also nerd out about like crypto stuff, but that's a different story. But I nerd out about AI stuff, and I enjoy talking about it. I enjoy figuring out new ways to utilize this. And by the way, let me quickly just check one thing before we go on. I always get a little paranoid. I'm going to double check that the audio is going through because I don't have my, it's just always paranoid. And by the way, okay, it's working. Okay. I don't have to be paranoid about that anymore. Whenever I've streamed to no with my mic off before, and it ever since then, I can't. So point is that I collect the person's email, and then I can ethically share with them something that's going to get them a win. And I that's my thing. I like having ethical marketing personally. I don't know if you disagree with me, but I just like everything being ethical. If it's not, I want it to be a win for me and a win for you. It does me no good to make a sale to somebody if it's not actually going to help them, because then they're basically gonna get pissed off at me, and then they'll never buy from me again. If I recommend things that are actually going to help them win, help them get a success, whatever your niche is, then that is what I consider ethical marketing. Like something that's actually something that will help the person get to a win. Whether it's, and I talk about things that, I might get a commission from and some that I don't. So I mentioned a tool that has no way for me to make money off of it because it's going to help you. But when it makes sense, I will mention a tool, and then I drop a thing called an affiliate link. And I like to focus on recurring affiliate links. And the reason why is because when I make a sale with a recurring affiliate link, it I get paid over and over and over again. And as long as I'm helping you win, and again, adapt this to your niche. As long as I'm helping you win, you are more likely to hit that renew button or not hit the cancel button every single month. And then I could actually make my income, and I can go help you win and not charge you every single month. Just hang out with me, and that's how it will work. But again, you could do this all without being on camera like I am right now. I actually enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy our time together. That's why I go live. I don't, and it's kind of like a good way for me to get better at something that I'm not always perfectly comfortable with. Not everybody is comfortable with going live. I get it, but there's so many other ways. And I'm going to show you a couple things that I'm doing. First off, I just want to bring up this tool that it's really been helping me find viral topics to make videos on. So I think that one thing with YouTube in particular is that a lot of people, they think, okay, I need to make a video how to do this. But the thing is, like, you may have just discovered this video for me for the first time in this video, or maybe it's I've uploaded a re-upload and you're discovering that, or maybe you found me in a short that's clipped from this video, and that's how we met each other. But you haven't watched the videos that I've been posting on YouTube for the last 4+ years. Like you probably, oh, who's this person? They've been around for a while, but blah, blah, blah. But you haven't necessarily seen those things. So if you have met me for the first time, you don't have to reinvent the wheel every single time. Like, I've honestly had this same hangout and this same conversation with you before. You might have hung out with me. A lot of these things might be me repeating myself, and that's okay. So when you're doing that, think about what video is actually to get or what title and what thumbnail is actually to get somebody to click through. And then again, I can't force you to do it, but actually follow through with whatever you're promising. Like in this one, I'm showing you how to make $1,000 a day with AI. That's actually something that I could show you how to do. It's not clickbait. The title and the thumbnail gets people to click on it. But if you use my thumbnail, like use that thumbnail with that title, and you don't actually offer something that is going to potentially get them to that $1,000 a day, or say $100 a day, or whatever promise you're making, train your dog in five minutes, something like that, um, but there we go. So use these tools to actually find thumbnails that are going to do well. And I'm going to show you a super cool hack that I use in order to make my thumbnails customized versus what this tool gives me. So what I do, by the way, if you do grab this tool, for the next 2 days, they have a competition. It was until the end of this year. If you grab their trial, you could even cancel it after the trial, like once you do it, but you have to sign up for like an actual trial, still put in your credit card information, all that stuff. But, and then you can cancel. See, they have like 1 day and 12 hours until the end of the year. And basically any project that you make, and this is like the project from today, I'll just show you right here. This is actually today's project. Actually, was that today's project? Why did it redo it with that kind of art? Oh, did I click that? Let me go back. I started a new one. But anytime that you create a project like this, it's going to enter you into their contest. So every single time that I've made one, who knows, maybe I'll win some money at the end of the year. But hey, why not? Go ahead and like sign up and give it a try. And I'm going to show you why it's a really cool tool, because like I'm going to show you today's project, like the SEO and the the thumbnail creation that I did to create today's thumbnails and everything. So here's a couple thumbnails that it gave me when I generated. It just generates them. You can pick your type of like realistic art. And as you do that, you could start saving these types of thumbnails and title suggestions that it thinks are going to be successful. And then also like hooks that you could have, like unlock secrets to using Descript AI, ChatGPT effortlessly. So like that's one idea, like a hook that it could have. And you could even say those things at the uh, beginning of your video or in your description and things like that. So it's giving you a whole bunch of really cool stuff that you're going to be able to then take and put it into your video and then get more viral type content. It also has like this really cool one where you can have like outliers, so you could follow different channels that are similar to you, and then you could see like different outliers that might actually go viral in your niche. So you could even search for like, I'm going to search for like AI passive income. So I love passive income. I don't know if you know that about me. Ooh, wrong tab. I have to be over here. Sorry. AI passive income. It could find. That was the wrong thing again. Sorry, it was lab, but that's Trend Spotter. That's what it was. So then you could start searching for those things like AI passive. And now, oh, my audience watch. So all videos. There we go. Oh, look, I'm showing up. That just because that is my videos. All YouTube. Why I clicked the wrong thing. So what it does is it will actually find videos that have actually performed better than the average on that channel. So like this video, run these AI nodes might not be exactly what you're, it could be exactly like what your channel is doing, but you could find one that's would work on your channel that's doing better than what the channel is already doing. So maybe I could look at this video or this video, how to create and sell kids coloring books, that did 1.6 times better than the average video over its first 7 days. So now I can look at this and dive deeper into this type of video. No, I don't want to open it, but you can watch it and then you could just start starring it and then diving deeper and recreate the video. But what I do is I'm going to go back over to the one that I did first. And again, here, I'll bring up the link if you want to try this tool. Bring up this moreviewsfast.com. Go to that link and start the trial before the end of the year and make a whole bunch of projects just like I was just showing you. You're going to be addicted to this tool. It's my favorite YouTube tool I've ever found. I'm like, no joke. I'm not even kidding. I have not found something I enjoy better. But whatever, do you? But now if I'm going to go back to today's project, and you can see like in titles, here's this video right here. So I actually created two. And the reason why I created two was because I am going to double down on this video and actually create it into basically repurpose it using a tool called Descript. And I could just take this video, drop it in there, and I could have it do a light re-edit, cut a few things out, clean up some stuff. And then it also clones my voice. So if I fumble over or something, it could actually reanimate my mouth and change a few things. So it is really cool that it does that. So sure that I'm on the right tab. There we go. It is really cool that it does that for you. But now I have a second piece of content, and I don't just post that stuff on YouTube. I also post it on like X. I'm starting to post that on my personal Facebook profile that I have, and I'm actually gonna start streaming there soon as well. But I created a fresh Facebook account just so I could experiment with it and start fresh, so I could give you accurate results and not have it skewed by an old account. So now I could have those titles. If I want to dive deeper, I could also get more hooks and I get a thumbnail. So now I'm streaming through StreamYard. Again, you don't have to stream, but you could I'm going to show you exactly this whole entire process first, and then I'm going to show you another way that you could do this even if you're not on camera and you don't want to ever do any of the video stuff. But what I will say is that video does work really well. So if you're not going to do like live streams like this, at the very least, do things like shorts, or you could use videos made with stock footage and stuff like that. But 100% just trust me, just add some video into it somehow. You don't have, it doesn't have to be everything, but add some video into your content. However you do it, just add some, if it's nothing else, shorts. And I generate most of my shorts 100% with AI content or stock footage a little bit where it's needed, but it's edited for the most part with AI. And occasionally I'll do one where, I'm on camera real quick, but you don't need to do those ones. But let me just show you what I do in order to create my thumbnails. So I go over to ChatGPT. Remember, we're talking about how you're going to make this with ChatGPT. And I created something called a reverse prompt. You could fine tune this. If you do want this prompt, you could copy it off my screen right now if you want, and take a screenshot and whatever. But what I do to help you is, again, you can go jump into my school to grab that. Here's that link. I post it in here all the time. You're welcome to grab it from here if that's your choice. But another way to grab this this resource, again, I said you do this funnel. So my funnel is I let people have access to my whatever I'm doing. I just share it for free. That's my funnel. And then I monetize through affiliate marketing, and preferably recurring affiliate marketing, because now I could just continuously help you. And say you have a tool that costs $50 a month, whatever, and I get 30%, that's $15 in my pocket, but I could help 100, 1,000 people a month with this model. And, if you think about it, if it's 1,000 people a month times 15, that's $1,500 from that one product. It adds up over time. It's going to add up. Some products are 40%. Some I promote some that are $100 and they're 40%. So that means I'm getting $40 a month per product. It adds up. And as long as you actually help them win, whatever your niche is. I mean, like I used the example of like a dog training video. Dog training. You help somebody, take care of their dogs. Dogs got to eat every single day, just like you and me. That's dog food. There's like all these different things could be recurring payments that come to you every single month. I have my niche. Again, you could completely copy my niche and just copy my model. There's a lot of other people that do exactly what I'm doing, but they put their own little spin to it. But point is, you collect their email address right here. I'm using High Level in order to do this, which you can go to startlistnow.com if you wanted to support me and go through my link. But when I collect that, I give them in the first email, and in many follow-up emails, by the way, I give them access to this list, this checklist. All it is a Google Sheet. You could host this however you want, but this is just a stupid, easy way to do it. So like right here, what do I say you need first? What did I tell you? I said you needed to have some way to capture their email. So what's the first thing that you should be doing? I say on my list, go grab High Level. If you use a different tool for email automations and capturing, maybe you're already using Kid or Get Response, whatever you're using. I'm not gonna this is what I'm using. You use whatever you want, but I also give like a snapshot right here, and you could just click this and clone my automation directly into your High Level account. So if you do decide to go through High Level, that's one way that I get supported. Hey, and if you're doing emails and you're trying to teach somebody how to do online marketing too, there it is. There's your first product. And then you could also just create your own snapshot or copy mine and make some modifications to it, up to you. Now, the next thing that's really easy to post on, I always like to promote things to Facebook pages. And the reason why is because you could have a whole bunch of Facebook pages, and Meta platforms don't mind if you post repeat content on their platforms. That's like Facebook or Instagram. I haven't really played around with that on Threads yet, so don't hold me to that. I don't know about Threads, if that is the case, but I know at least on Facebook and Instagram. So you can make plenty of Facebook pages. I did make a video just showing you how to upload a Facebook page into your account. or how to create a Facebook page on your account and how you'd be an admin and everything that I do. And I honestly, I made all of that again with ChatGPT. Let me just actually bring it up. So I create a lot of things called projects in ChatGPT now. So they're really cool. So I have, let me find the right. So Facebook page generator. This is something I just created. I created a custom. Let me just show you right here, actually. So I created a custom instruction, and now it knows kind of like what I'm after for all of my pages and reels and things like that. And now when I go to the Facebook page generator, all what I need to do to create the copy and the imagery, because I'm using ChatGPT. I have the $20 plan, just so you know. I'm not using the free one. If you're not going to be willing to spend $20 on your business a month, I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know how to help you if you can't split that. Like if you can't spend a penny, there's so many other tools that you could do for free. Just like eventually you're going to want to put a little bit of money into your business, whether it's a tool, whether it is whatever it is. Just know that the term you got to spend money to make money. It's not BS. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So what I did is like I started with just some ideas, some name ideas. So give me 20 Facebook page ideas, title ideas. It gave me some, and I gave it a few that I already had, so it would have an idea of the type of pages that I already had. I had more than this, but these are some that I liked. So it gave me some suggestions, and then I wanted a short bio. Gave me a short bio. I fine tuned it and got it to the length that I wanted because it was a little bit long. And then I said, generate me a PFP. I was like about AI, so I generating these PFPs with AI. You could do other PFPs, different styles, whatever your niche is. Again, if you're training dogs, maybe your PFP is somebody holding a dog or something. I don't know. That's your niche. That's not mine. I'm showing you what I'm doing with my niche. Adapt it to yours. If you have questions, go to my school. I told you what to do. If you don't do it, that's on you. Sorry. Cool. All right. So then I needed a banner. I generated the banner. Cool. Okay. Now I needed to do another one. Oh, look, I generated another image. Oh, another banner. And I got the copy for it. Look at that. Oh, look, let's go. Oh, look, another. I made some notification. I'm like, there's too much text all over the place on this. Let's do this. I tweaked it. I wanted it on the right side. There you go. I made a few modifications. Let's get some more title ideas. We're gonna go with this one. Now I need a short bio. I got the bio. I got an image. I got this thing, and I think I made some notes. Yeah, I modified it a little bit. There we go. Another one. You're getting the pattern. You don't have. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I didn't want this text here, so I actually painted that out with this tool. If you click it in ChatGPT, and you click this little select button, you could select things. Just say, I'll just show you live actually. So say I say, maybe I don't want this one on this side. I could just highlight it like this. Boom, 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 boom. This is like science fiction stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do you like science fiction stuff? I like science fiction stuff. It's becoming science fact. That's what it's becoming. Science fiction is becoming science facts. So I could say like remove the left head. And let's see what it gives us. So I'm just going to hit that button. And again, this is using Dolly 3, I think, Dolly 3. And it's included with ChatGPT Plus or above, which is, again, $20. What's up, Leah? How's it going? Good to see you. I'm just going over like my funnel and some of the things that I do in order to basically use AI to make passive income and make $1,000 a day. And like I'm just showing how I'm doing it with ChatGPT right now. So it's great to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. And you can see, oh, did it not do it? It didn't do it. It's failure. Here's an updated banner. Let's try that again. I love it when things don't work when you're showing things live. She really liked this one. I like that one with the dollar eye. I might use that as a as another banner. I like it. Um, it's frustrating that that didn't do what it was supposed to do. Let's try it again with this one. So, um, let's try it again. Maybe it's because I said the left head. Remove this. Let's try it again. Now, while that's happening, I'm going to drink a little bit of this water. Mm. So again, while that's generating, if you do want to grab Spotter, go to moreviewsfast.com. They do have that contest, and I don't think I should. While that's generating, I'll show you this real quick. This is the contest that they're going. I think I skimmed over it too quickly, but they're giving away $25,000. It's 20,000 to one person, then 5 runners up get 5. And all you need to do is get the free trial. It's insane, like 100% crazy that they're giving away that much for a free trial member, like for the people to get free trial. And by that, you actually have to sign up for the trial and create an account, and not just create an account, but you have to sign up. And you give you 60 days, and you can just cancel if you want to, but you may not, because it's actually a really good tool. So make sure that you're actually doing that stuff, because it's freaking crazy. Like, go and grab this tool. Even if you're watching this down the road, I still recommend it. I'm keeping it, even though I got it because of this. I'm like, this is amazing. I can't believe I've never seen this before. But there you go. So it did a little bit. Like, I might need to clean it up one more time and like just brush it up. But you see, now it actually removed the head. And if I want to make future modifications, I could go like, didn't clean up perfectly, and I could just like paint out this part and this part, this part, this part, like, and so on and so forth, and just make notes on it, and it will generate just that part of the image, which I think is really cool, because I think one of the issues with generative AI is it's often it's like almost good enough, and then we have to we have to just basically be happy with what we get, and then try again and try again and try again. But with this, you're able to just make these modifications, and eventually with these touch-up brushes, you're able to generate just the part that you want. And again, I said you're going to make it with ChatGPT. This is with ChatGPT, not with any other tool. It's all just directly in ChatGPT. So, and again, back over here, you can create those banners, Facebook pages. You can also create a YouTube channel, like I'm streaming to YouTube and X right now. Create your YouTube channel, which I recommend, in all honesty. If you're streaming or creating video content for any platform, you should always still do it to YouTube. So say you're like, I'm big on X, I'm big on Facebook, I'm big on Twitch. Go ahead and create content for those platforms. Power to you. But still create income content for YouTube, because here's the thing. I started on YouTube because I'm like, I could, my thought process was, oh, you know what? I can get some ad revenue on YouTube. Ooh, if nothing else, I'll get ad revenue. I'll grow a YouTube channel. That was my thought process in the beginning. I didn't know any better. And the thing is, like, I the YouTube income, like the income from YouTube videos, basically, or from your the ads that play on it, it's a tip jar. I'll be perfectly honest. It's a tip jar, in addition to what you are doing by using YouTube or any other platform as a traffic source. So you could use YouTube, like I'm streaming to YouTube, and it's a traffic source into a funnel. And that funnel is what actually makes you money. Anybody that's actually really using YouTube, or those big YouTube creators, they're the ones that they're using this exact thing that I'm telling you right now. They're not making all their money because of ads. And if they are, they're going to eventually fail, because that's not how you run a business. YouTube is not your business. Facebook's not your business. ChatGPT is not your business. Instagram's not your business. LinkedIn's not your business. Twitter's X is not your business. They are traffic sources that lead to your business. Do you understand? They lead to your business. They are not your business. You use them to grow your business. So still create YouTube. And the beautiful thing is there's so many of these platforms, they're kind of always competing with each other. So a lot of the features that are on one are also now on the other. So you can take that content, generate it for, or create it. If you're doing it with AI, generate it with AI. And then you could take that, what you generated with AI, and put it on Facebook. You could put it, because Facebook has Reels. And I didn't even realize it. But Facebook now has Reels on their personal profiles as well. It used to only be on pages, which awesome. Now they have it on. That's one other place that you could post it. Facebook pages, Facebook, your personal Facebook page profile. You can do TikTok, but you never know. TikTok's a little bit more iffy. Then you have YouTube. Then you have Instagram. All these places. Why not post them all these places? And you're going to get traffic. But still, YouTube. That's your number one place. Don't not do other ones and just do YouTube, but like Facebook. There's so many opportunities on Facebook. Now, I don't want to. The thing about generating things with AI is you can generate it much faster, but it's not really passive income if you have to still get up and schedule a post, or pull out your phone and hit the little button and post it every single day at a particular time. And, back in the day, you'd have like a social media manager that would do this. But hey, this is 2024. It's nearly 2025. Like we're nearly there. It's like a day and a half away for me, maybe even sooner for you. But we could schedule these things over a huge period of time. So what I do is I schedule anything that I can with this tool right here called Radar. And it's been really good. And I did a video the other day showing how, like, I wiped everything clean just to show that it was a completely new upload. And you can see 3 days. I have 3 posts. 1, 2, 3. Here is a image, which I generated this image right here, which I guess, can I see it right now? There it is. I generated this image completely with AI. And I used a combination of ChatGPT and a tool called Replicate. And then I cloned my face and I held it in you could hold it in a basic, I don't want to use the wrong word because I was thinking depository. I want to say suppository. That's a different thing. You hold it basically in a shell on a platform called Hugging Face. And that platform's free. Replicate charges per generation. I found that it's like almost like a penny a generation or something like that. It's nothing crazy. But for marketing material, if you're paying a penny, I mean, like I get bad ones all the time. And so it's just a cost of it. But point is, I can generate these posts that get engagement, that get people to go to my funnel, that get people to go to this page eventually, that then they end up going into my high level automation, which then I could make income from them. You seen the pattern? Are you noticing a pattern? And like, it's not just these image posts. I'm also posting text posts like this. Like right here, it's a text post. All these are text posts. Like here, I can hit them, see more, so you can see it's a simple thing. And like some of these are very, very helpful. Like I give away free prompts and things like. I'm helping people because I want to show them how to do it. And as people come through my funnel, they're going to eventually end up on my email list. Some people will, and if they don't, it wasn't meant to be. Enough people, like I said, I post in a lot of places, and all those people eventually go, and like enough people end up going into my funnel. But it's because I'm posting like 3 posts a day. There's one that I'm actually in. Here's one right here that's all created with AI that I posted. Here's another one that I did when I'm on camera. You don't have to do those ones. And I have, like today, for instance, I have an image post that's already posted. And I'm also experimenting with Blue Sky, by the way. I haven't still experimenting, but I am getting leads from it already. Just from this day, from here to here, I'm already gotten leads from it. So it's worth looking at. Here's a text post. Here's a reel. This one is a combination of AI and also some stock footage that I found, and I created that with Descript. Same thing. Look, another post, different styles, like different posts, still holding the sign. Blah, blah, blah. This gets people to click on it. You're going to get some people that go like, oh, that's generated with AI. That's not real. It's like, yeah, I know, because it says so in the actual post a lot of the time. Like say, I'm not real. Oh, that's not even a real post. Yeah, I said it in the post. Smart guy, smart girl, whatever you are. So don't worry about the more people that give you shit, the more likely you are to actually get organic engagement. I love it when people tell me that I'm stupid online because they commented, and then that comment about how bad I'm doing, it's always that person that's never even taken the first step. Let me tell you, like usually when somebody tells you that you're dumb and they don't like, oh, why are you doing that? It's always the person that's never even tried, and they're telling you how bad you're doing and they haven't even taken the first step. That's always that person. So when somebody says something negative to you, don't let it get into your head, because that person is just projecting their own insecurities out on you. They've never even taken the first step. So don't ever let that slow you down. Go and try stuff. Be messy. Go practice in public. Go do it wrong. But hey, you can come learn from people like myself or like other people doing stuff. You don't have to follow what I'm telling you, but go and start something. That's what I'll tell you. Like, go and start. And like, think about it this way. If you start today, just doing one thing a day, imagine where you will be by the end of 2025. Just think about it. But if you don't do anything, there's always these people like, oh, I'm just not ready. Oh, I need to get a following before I start doing anything. Cool. Enjoy waiting until you're 100 years old to start. Just start today. Just start today. Whatever you do, you don't have to do what I'm telling you to do. Just start something. Just power to you. Please, please. I want you to be successful. Yeah, I know. It. Thank you, Leah. But yeah. But seriously, I get people every single day in my comments telling me how stupid I am. Like, cool. Whatever. I'll just, yeah, I'll move on from that because it makes me laugh. So let's just go to this again. I mentioned Spotter Studio. There's other tools that I use. Like I use vidIQ as well, which is a good tool, but I can't tell you how much I've actually really gotten value from Spotter Studio. It's helped me find videos that have gotten me more views than vidIQ ever has. And again, you don't have to look at a channel. Like you could look at my channel on YouTube. It's like just shy of 4,000 subscribers. And I get people again with those comments like, oh, your channel doesn't make money. I'm like, yes, because the channel is a tip jar. If I get people from my channel to my funnel, I don't even need to make a video in order to have a connection with that person. I don't need to make a video at that point to market to them. But the point of making the content is to grow your connections. Oh yeah, exactly. It's like I'm gonna bring this up on screen. So yeah, it's like thanks for commenting and contributing my post and channel. Like that's all it is. Like you're actually helping them. They're helping you grow your channel. But it makes me laugh. And then again, ChatGPT, and then Canva, and then Replicate. I'm going to get into these right now. So again, I was telling you how I'm generating things with ChatGPT, but I created a reverse prompt like this. If you do want the reverse prompt, I have it in my checklist right here. I have 50 plus AI sign images right here. Now you can grab that right here. And if you want to just add like thumbnail to this, but this is a reverse prompt. You would just you wouldn't need to have my name, to swap out my name with yours. And then what you could do is you can go to this tool called Replicate, and you see like here's today's thumbnails. Look at this. I took this right here that I created that I got from Spotter. Then I went over to ChatGPT, not that tab, and I dropped it in and I said, analyze this thumbnail and title, write me a prompt to generate the same thumbnail using an AI image generator. The character in the image is called Jonathan. Again, swap out your name and include Jonathan's name at the beginning of the prompt. And the reason why I do that is because with Replicate, it works much better tagging the model you're trying to use if you use it right at the beginning. Note this image is animated, but it should be live action and the same image we did above. Also, no glasses on the character Jonathan. I don't like glasses on my thumbnails. It's fine, but I wear them when I'm streaming just because I'm looking at a screen and it hurts my eyes when I'm looking at a screen too long. Sorry, but so I just grab this image or this prompt right here, and then I go over to replicate. And what I did is I actually installed something called a LoRa for somebody created. His name is Luca Taco, or that's his handle, and it's the Flux Dev LoRa. And I'm just using this. I installed it, and then I trained it on my face using and it's that model is stored for free on Hugging Face, and then I'm able to just take that that and just reference it there. And I found a custom seed, which, by the way, if you generate something, you scroll up right here. It always shows whatever seed you're using right here. Every AI image has something called a seed, and typically when you generate them, it just is random. But if you want it to be a little bit more consistent, maybe you want all your thumbnails or your images to look very consistent, then you could just grab that and then paste that seed back in right here. And then you're going to have consistency. So I generated 4. And again, this is like a penny or so each. If I wanted to generate more, I could hit run again, and it would generate 4 more potential thumbnails that I could use. And I also have been using this. Let me bring it up. We're talking about radar. I can show right here some of these older ones. Just bring up. I generated 180 days worth of those signposts. And, I could also just go and generate another 180 days of some other type of post and stack it and have even more potential. That's the point, man. I could generate so much content so fast nowadays that, like, look at this. I generated 4 of them, and then what I would do is I'd go over to ChatGPT and take the prompt and say, "Hey, slightly remix this. Just makes a few changes." Like, I just had it say, change the background a little bit, change the color of the shirt, remix what the sign says, and have it. And occasionally, there's one that comment. I mean, these all kind of turned out pretty good, but sometimes there's a typo, and you could either just use it. I see people use it, and then again, we're talking about engagement. The person's like, there's a typo in your thing. Cool. Thanks for the comment and thanks for the engagement. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Yes, the seed. It's super valuable. Leah, the seed is really cool because you're able to, like, all these images. Now I could create a whole bunch of images, and it doesn't look like some random AI generations. It all looks like consistency. And I know you might say, "Oh, some of these look a little bit more like me than others." Like, some I found, like, actually these ones kind of looked pretty good. This looks like me 10 years ago. I'll be perfectly honest. I got some of them wrinkles coming in right here on my forehead and the hairline receding. I'm sorry. But um but yeah, I mean, like, these work. I'll tell you, these work. I get leads from these. So you could, like, roll your eyes at me all you want. You could tell me that what I'm doing is blah blah blah, but it works. So you can just I'm telling you, it works. It gets me leads, and I know people that have been doing stuff like this longer than me that have even more places they're able to post it, and they've warmed up their profiles even more than I have, and they're getting even more leads than I am. So I learned from people that were doing this even more efficiently, or maybe not more, that were doing this manually before, and now we're doing it with AI, and we could just scale so much faster. So what those people were able to do in years, we could do in months. Oh, yeah. Hey, Millionaire Money Mom. Great to see you. I'm just going over a couple different things with basically my funnel. And, I was going through and also my checklist. I was just showing how I reverse engineer images. I just dropped both. Oh, I was talking about the remix one too, Leah. See this one right here? If you do want it, again, this is the point of giving somebody something for free when they fill in a landing page. Like, again, mine is at aiprofitchecklist.com. Let me bring that back up so everybody can see it. For my landing page, which, again, I host on High Level. You can do whatever platform you want. If you have an autoresponder, power to you. Continue to use the one that you're already using. But I use high level and I capture that, and then I give them this free resource. I started this resource actually by copying what somebody else gave me. And you could do the same. Come to file in once you grab this, come to file and you hit make a copy. You should do this either way. And then you can modify this however you want, swap out your affiliate links right here. Maybe you have a different niche, just use the same format, whatever you want. I've made some modifications of this. I've also made this tab where I have some prompts that have been helpful for me. This remix prompts have been really helpful for me. And then I listed, I think it's like 60 or so, it's 50 plus. I think I listed 60 so far prompts that you could just take in, and you might need to remix it slightly because, ChatGPT is uh, or I had it written for some of my characteristics, but you could have this remix all of these using ChatGPT. Let me just bring up the one that I was using. Hold on. Where was it? I got to figure out a little bit better organization in these now that I'm adding so many of them. Not that one. One sec. Short list video. No, AI. Not this one. That's what I was just clicking on, right? There's my thumbnails. Not that one. Sorry, I'm just going to go through them and find the one that I was. Not that one. Not that one. I know it's not that one. Where did I put it? I gotta find it. I don't. Sorry. But what I did is basically I kept on going through. I'd upload the image that I like that I would get. I would go and find an image. So say you wanted to copy me, you'd be able to just take an image and just put it into replicate like this. Like I get right here. Say you want an image like this, but with your face right here. You could say you're like me, maybe you're a blonde male, power to you. You could just take the prompt and you could just grab that whole entire prompt like that and just paste it in and change Jonathan to whatever your trigger word is. But say you are, let's see, I just started a new one so you can see so maybe you say, rewrite this prompt for someone named, how about we'll say Leah? How about that? Since you're here hanging out with us, so named Leah, and I don't know your character is what you look like, Leah. So forgive me, but it's like let's see, yeah. So Leah, or I'm not gonna even. Let's just do it generically. So sorry, I'm not even gonna do it. So how about somebody named Krista? I'm just making up some names. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I can't spell. How about Krista? Krista is female and has dark brown hair and light, how about tanned, light tanned skin. How about we just say heavy build since I'm a smaller build. Now I paste that in there. Look at it. It's going to generate another prompt. You could just, Krista, young female, dark brown hair, blah, blah, blah. Now it's not going to work because that's not my trigger word, but say that was your trigger word. It just rewrote the prompt. that I gave to you. I already did the work. I know that this prompt works. Just had it rewrite the prompt. Now you would be able to come over here to replicate. And if you say, I'm going to hit tweak so I could show you but say I wanted to, I would be able to paste that in here, and it's not going to do it correctly because I haven't trained a model on the name Krista. And it, but if that was the name of the keyword that you wanted to trigger, now it would generate basically that image that I had just used as that first one. I don't think it's this one that I have right here, but it would use that image and then clone their face into that same exact image with that same text. And if it's already working, I'm telling you, I gave you these prompts. They're free. I gave them to you for free. So power to you. I've done the work for you. Like, I spent the time going through each one. And then what I would always do, and let me show you this real quick. Now, say you have, not that tab, say you have a really good one. This looks great. So test it first. Can you remix this prompt for me and change small details like the clothes she is wearing? What's behind her? The text on the sign, and so now you can go deeper into whatever you want, tweaked, slight modifications. But now if I click that, look at this. Once you find a prompt that works, oh, look at, look at that. Man, that is another prompt ready to be pasted into Replicate that you've already proven this one works. All the ones that I posted in here are good prompts that worked for me. Now, all you need to do, is the right one? This one, this tab. Now, all you need to do is like, oh, cool. Look, oh, this worked. Now you could take this, drag it over here, just paste it. And if you want to automate this more, power to you. And you paste that in there, hit run, you get 4 more images. And sometimes not every image comes out perfectly. I always generate 4 at a time because, hey, maybe one will turn out and the other, 2 don't, or other 3 don't. Maybe 3 work. Maybe like in this case, all 4 of them were working. So now I could quickly just generate up to 4 at a time. And once it's done, I just go back over here. Great. Not that tab. The wrong tab. Oh, like remix again. If the next one worked, just remix again. Boom. Oh, look at that. Another prompt. So good. If you want to say, like, make sure all the CTAs at call to actions at the end have ask them to comment yes. So now, if you want, like, one thing you can do is, like, with automations is there's triggers that could happen and somebody comments yes. It's always looking for that word and it will actually reply to them and stuff. You could use things like ManyChat and stuff like that. But now look, comment yes, and I'll show you how. Keep on going. Remix, remix, remix. You see how easy this is. And you could even just take one of mine, correct it, and then remix that 5 times, generate 4 images, or however many times you want to do with like that style. Go to the next style. Go to the next style. Just have it rewrite it slightly for your characteristics. And hey, maybe you're saying, let me show you this. So let me show you one more thing. So I'll tell you, like, Dolly doesn't handle text as much. But let me just take this. I'm just going to grab this and paste that there and to say this part. Generate a 1-by-1 image of, let's see what it gives us. It's not going to be as like you're going to have your face on it, but you say, oh man, I only have $20 a month. That's all the budget I got. I can't afford Replicate, which is cheap. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Again, I tell you that you might get some more typos with stuff like Dolly, because it's not as good with text yet, but keep on pumping them out. You could always also, if you're ever worried about this, look at this. Generate a new one with no text. Yeah, Replicate is so good. Like, I can't and I'll tell you, like, if anybody ever needs help with that, if you come into I can't help you set it, those things. That's one thing I can't do for free. I'll show you with my resources like this, one to many. But if you ever do, like, you could always hit me up, and I am willing to sell some of my time to help set this up for you guys. So like, it would be like a one-on-one situation where I actually sit down and I have to get on like a Google Meet or something like that to help you out. But I can't do it all for free for that. But I can help you. We're here like one to many and just show you these things. Uh, a new one with no text on the sign. So no text on the sign. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to generate another one. And if that's the question, like, here, all you got to do, it's like I did that actually with my thumbnail. I was like, look, the thumbnail was generated with AI. I zoomed in a little bit because I wanted to crop it, and I added the text in Canva, and I also brightened myself up because look at this, look at that. I added a red glare behind me too, but I was way darker, and I just lightened myself up in Canva, duplicated it because now it pops more. So that's beside the point. But look at this. What if I took this sign, threw it in Canva, which is free, by the way, unless you have the pro version, but you could do this with free, and just add text on here now. You generate a whole bunch of these images, and you could post them unless you want your face on it. But you could do it with ChatGPT. I would say if you're doing it with ChatGPT, you're going to have a lot better luck if you just generate them with nothing on the sign. Or, yeah, I like the sign ones. They actually work really well. But like, this is actually really well done. Like, I actually really like the way this turned out with this background. Maybe I should generate this with myself in it. She's prettier than me. Oh, well. Yeah. So, okay. There we go. So again, you could use ChatGPT. Now, if you took those images and you created posts like this, like I have for myself, just bring it up so you can see. I have curious on how AI can make you passive income, drop yes, and start here. Now, one thing I'll say is that whenever you post a link in any kind of post, it is going to kind of hurt the engagement a little bit. So what I do with you could do this also with the images. You can go and, like this image that it generated, you could actually have the link, a short link. I use I buy the URLs, I send them through Cloudflare to make sure that they don't get flagged by Google as malicious or potentially malicious. This is a redirect. Google will flag it sometimes. If you're ever worried about that, just go through Cloudflare. Super simple. I actually have a video on this channel on YouTube that shows it. I should add it to the checklist. I'm going to do that. So people could just see an easy way to do that to make sure that they don't get flagged on those things. Super simple and free. Free, by the way, free. So you could always add it directly on this sign or whatever. Maybe it's like, if I wrote for mine, it's like, instead of saying comment yes, you could say comment yes and go to AIprofitchecklist.com to learn more. And that would send them here. And of course, if they comment yes, you're just going to send them this anyways. So the goal is to get them to go to this link. Cool. So you get the idea. You're getting the idea. Let me go through here. All right, let's go back to the main checklist. And again, Descript is, if you pick one editor that's going to help you with AI generating stuff, like what I do with a lot of these scripts is I have ChatGPT. I'll bring that back up. I'll show you real quick. I know where that one is. see all. Let's just see this. There we go. So I have like a workflow that I do for these shorts, and I created a custom GPT for this. And I could say something like, see what I did is I said, uh, I kind of trained it to the style of video that I like that was already doing well. By the way, go look at scripts that are already doing well, and you can just copy them. And I said, oh, AI images. I want to list 3 tools in this short. And then it says AIprofitchecklist.com is one of these things, and that's a landing page. And then Canva, this is like image ones that I was doing, and then replicate 3 different things because hey, how does this actually work as an image resource? Because if you come here, I have a lot of resources showing you how to make images with AI. So, like I said, with integrity or ethics, and then Canva, and then it generates me, I was saying them, and it generated me basically a short little script. And what I like to do at the end of these scripts is I like to have them loop. So if you see at the end, when using tools like these, creating AI images that make money is easier than ever. Um, and that's why you need to know about, and then dot, 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 AI images that can help you make money online. You're going to love this. So then it loops in a complete circle, and it's kind of seamless in that case. So what I usually do is I take whatever the starting clip is, and I actually kind of cut it in half, and I put half of it at the beginning and half at the end. And then there's usually a little flicker in the video because it is looping, but it feels very seamless and it loops. But now I could just pump out a bunch of these. So if I wanted to just take another video that is on different things, I say, okay, great. Now I update this. I say, great. Now let's write a script on these 3 tools. Let's do this tool, and then I always just include the AI profit checklist or whatever your URL to your landing page in there. And now I can create a very easy tool and a very easy video that I could drop that script into Descript, which has its own AI generator. And since I'm talking about Descript, I'll just bring up the link again. This is my affiliate link. So if you do go to this link, you are supporting my channel and supporting me making content like this. And I don't have to charge anybody directly. It's the whole entire way that I say that this helps, and that I don't have to be salesy. And if you're not a salesy person, this might be very helpful for you. So now I could go to Descript, drop it in there, and then I create videos like these ones here. Like, let's see if I think that I have. Do I have one here? Let me see if this is one that I created completely in Descript. Yeah, I'll play one that I created completely in Descript using this tool. This one is 41 seconds long, so I'm just going to play this, and you'll see this is a combination of some AI generated visuals as well as stock footage, which is included with Descript, and the background audio, which is included with Descript. If there's the only thing that I didn't do in Descript was I used ChatGPT in order to generate the actual script. And that's just because I have a custom GPT that I've been creating in order to help me pump them out quickly. So then I just copy and paste it over. So
want to start making money with AI, but don't know where to start? Here are 3 websites you need to check out to make passive income with AI. First up is AIprofitchecklist.com. It gives you a step-by-step plan to start making passive income with AI tools. It's the perfect guide to get started fast. Next is EasyAIEdits.com. This sends you straight to my favorite AI editing tool. You can cut filler words, repurpose long videos into shorts, and create polished content in seconds. Next, check out Replicate.com. It lets you clone yourself into AI-generated images and videos. Seriously, you can create insane visuals of yourself without even hitting record. Which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments.
that one actually didn't loop, but you get the idea. There we go. But yeah, so I just use that, and I'm able to pump out a whole bunch of content really quickly. Cool. So let me just go back to this. Boom. There we go. All right. So let me just go back to my checklist real quick. Oh, that's there. But see, I'm posting these to other platforms as well. It's not just YouTube. So right now I'm posting to like Facebook pages, to my Facebook profile, to YouTube, to TikTok. to Instagram. And I'm also testing out on Blue Sky, which I haven't learned. It's slowly growing that channel, but it's like low hanging fruit. I'm just testing it out. But we'll see. Hey, it's a new platform, competitor with Twitter X, whatever we're calling it nowadays. But I don't seem to get very good leads off of Twitter just because it's too noisy and there's too many people there and there's too much. It's just yeah, it's not the best place to get leads in my opinion unless you're insanely active there. But I'm testing it out. I'll let you guys know how it turns out because I'm excited about that as well. But here we go. Let's go back to our checklist. 11 Labs also, I mean, you could use 11 Labs, but again, Descript has its own, and I think it works really well. And then to generate these images, you could also, like video, you could, if you're not doing it just images, you could also use things like Sora, which again, look at this. If you have ChatGPT, did you know? Did you know that it comes now with Sora? With ChatGPT Plus or $20 a month. You can just generate up to a certain amount of images. Like I forget. So you get 1,000 credits every single month included with it. And you know, even if that's only a certain amount of outputs, it's all good. Just use them. They're included. They're included with your I was making a don't ask what I was doing here. I was testing something. In all honesty, I feel like Sora is not as good as the other ones yet. I know they're always competing with each other, but go and use it. It's included. If you have ChatGPT, Runway I think is better than Sora, but hey, Sora is included. Use it if you have it. HeyGen you could not be on camera and still be on camera. So many options and things that you could do. And then if you do want to go the route that I'm going, where I'm doing streaming, you could use like if you have a desktop computer, there's a little more power to it. OBS is great, but if you have a computer like I'm streaming off a laptop right now, it's a little power CPU intensive to stream on a laptop compared to a desktop. And it's a 2019 Intel Mac that I'm streaming off of, so there's that. But you could always use things like StreamYard. And again, there's an affiliate link. There's ways that you could share things ethically and generate most of this content with ChatGPT. And again, if you could always just copy what I'm doing or find things that other people are doing and kind of cherry pick that. So again, that is how I am generating basically endless content with ChatGPT and using a couple other tools to help that. But look at this: December, January, February, March, April, May, June. And I think that's all the way till almost the end of June. Look, June 24th plus a little bit on the 26th. That's all scheduled. That's June. So now I could go and do other things, and I have automatic leads coming in for 6 months already. I don't even have to think about it. That just happens automatically. And I can just stack more content on now. So whether I get busy today, whether I have other things that come up, I have leads that are being generated on multiple platforms, and then that sends them to the landing page that gives them this free resource, which I'm constantly updating, constantly improving, constantly adding new things to help you win. So you can copy exactly what I'm doing. Like, don't overthink it. I know you might say, well, I don't want to just copy what somebody else is doing. There's 8 billion people on this planet. 8 billion. That's a huge number. Billion with a B. And at least half of them, from what I was it like 6 billion are on the internet and 4 billion are on social media. 4 billion. 4 billion people that you have to pick from that you can market to. Not all of them know who I am. You can go rip me off, find your own audience. There's going to be no cross-pollination. You're completely fine. But yeah, just go ahead and just copy this stuff. I really encourage you to do that. If you do have questions, though, again, remember, I do have a school. Jump into school.com/wealth on autopilot. Or you could always come. I do these lives all the time. Come and ask these questions on lives. This is a good way to ask me while I'm here. And if you post in the school, I'll do my best to reply to you. I do really like to answer things in public because that way I could help everyone instead of just one person. That's my preference. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I'm going to hit the button on my new Stream Deck and go full screen. I love this thing. I'm so excited about. Like I've been nerding out like crazy about this Stream Deck. It's my favorite thing that I got for Christmas. Very excited. But thanks again for hanging out with me. Again, go to Wealth on Autopilot. Go to my Wealth on Autopilot school. And then if you do want to get that checklist, I'll just bring that back up before we go. I gotta add the keys in order to, or the hotkeys in order to change these real quick. But this is where you can grab that list for free. And if you have questions, again, ask me. I'm an open book. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, and keep earning passive income, keep creating, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.